Welcome to Brand Licensing Europe here at Olympia in London, the epicenter of the licensing industry. LIMA is the governing body of licensing here, and I'm pleased to say that the president is with me, Maura Regan. Maura, what's the last year been like for licensing?
It's been very exciting, actually. There's been a lot of change, but a lot of really positive change in the industry. We're seeing brands, heritage brands, reinventing themselves. We're seeing new IP coming into the market. We're seeing fashion brands coming strong in a big way, evolving into lifestyle brands, and of course, character entertainment licensing remains as strong as ever. So really exciting time to be particularly in the licensing industry.
Why is licensing such an important part of the marketing mix?
It's hugely important today more than ever, because when consumers, all of us are consumers, have so much choice, how do we choose? How do we make those choices? It's all about how we identify ourselves by brands. And so brands allow the consumer to really cut through and make smart decisions.
But why aren't these brands doing it for themselves? Why are they licensing out their IP?
Because it's a really smart business model, because you're concentrating on your core business. So for example, if you were, Scott, which is a lawn and garden company, and your core business is soil, but all of a sudden you want to get into gardening tools and things like that, you may not want to invest right out of the gate in those businesses, and therefore you can take a chance and align yourself and license your IP, your brand, to these companies that can do it so much better and have the distribution. So it's a really, really smart business model for a myriad of businesses.
How big is licensing now, and what's the direction of travel?
It's positive. We've seen year-over-year growth. Today it's at $272 billion in retail sales worldwide. Here in the UK it's a $14 billion retail sales business, so it is a growing business. And again, as consumers, we all understand this intuitively. We're making decisions, buying decisions based on brands. It's what movie we go to, it's what coffee we drink, it's what perfume we wear, it's what car we drive. All of that is driven by a brand decision, and that's where brand licensing is a cornerstone of those decisions.
Why do you think there's such an obsession with brand extension? So, BMW, for example, are here, but they're a car maker. Why do they want to expand their brand? Because
we all live our lives, it's a 360-degree world that we live in, so to speak, and it doesn't just stop when you get out of your car. It's how do you take that experience that you've aligned yourself with because you believe in the BMW car, for example, and that's how you see yourself and how you identify yourself, and so being able to experience that brand outside of the car you're driving helps to identify all of us. We're all of us innately are tribal, and that's what it's celebrating.
What are the opportunities and threats for the year ahead?
Well, threats, of course, we live in a volatile world. There's lots of economic challenges. Certainly those are unpredictable at best. But the licensing industry looks 3 to 5 years out in terms of our planning, and so we're able to really manage that. In terms of the celebrations and the positives, it's just the industry just continues to grow as consumers align themselves more and more with what's happening at retail. And certainly we've seen an influx of business around esports is really on the uptick, technology for all ages, girl power. These are themes that are not going away, and in fact they're doubling down on them.
Hello, I'm James Wright. Thanks for watching Marketing Media Money. To check out more online videos, just click on the boxes, and don't forget to subscribe to the CNBC Live channel at the bottom of the screen.